And we are back. Pokemon Omega Ruby Hardcore Nuzlocke. The run continues. We have found ourselves at the Elite Four. We just made it through Victory Road, and I want to say that we have not suffered any more casualties, but I would be lying. We did lose one more to the Wally fight right before this, and it was to his ace, Gallade, or should I say Mega Gallade. He upgraded and just turned into an absolute monster. Look at that attack stat. I tried to cheese him with a fake out, but his passive inner focus prevents him from flinching. So it was my Hariyama who had to take the fall here. And let me just show you everyone we had left on the table, and then we will dive right in. So, I mean, we had some pretty decent encounters here. A lot of these guys are just a little bit too slow, or their typings didn't match up. A couple of them are banned legendaries, as you see there. Really debated taking Pikachu or Raichu there. Electrode's incredibly good. Dusclops, great tanky one. Really wanted to take Roserade, but again, the grass typing into this Elite Four just isn't the greatest. Wailord always has a soft spot in my heart. Swellow was there for the majority of the run. And then there's the Hariyama that we lost at the last second. So Hariyama was definitely coming with me, but we ended up going with the Skarmory, Minun, Mawile, Walrein, Swampert, and Gyarados. And I can explain more of those picks as we move forward. But without further ado, let's dive right in and get this first battle underway here. So we are now locked into the Elite Four. There is no turning back. And this first fight is going to be against Sydney, and he's going to have his Dark-type Pokemon. And this is going to be the biggest level discrepancy. I think his highest is level 52, and all of ours are level 55. So unlike Black and White or Black and White 2, it doesn't have that perfect, all four Elite Four members are the same level, which is just really nice, and it helps diversify the teams even more. So we're just going to run the Skarmory, who has X-Scissor, which hits all of his Pokemon for super effective. And if I can pull off a sneaky strategy with this Mightyena here, it's going to just be an absolute just crazy time. So let's do this. Let's dive right in, take on Sydney, and see if his dark types can, cause us any issues. I don't think so, but you never know. Sydney might just come out swinging here. So here we go. Skarmory comes down, leading the charge. And the Intimidate is going to be really nice, actually. It's going to cut down a lot of one-shot potential. So I don't think we were going to be one-shotting too many of his Pokemon anyway. But if we crit, then all of that changes. So let's just go right in for an X-Scissor and see how much damage we're working with. It's not stab, so there you go. Gets to half, but then the Swagger comes down, and this is the sneaky strat. So Mightyena is going to double our attack here for the confusion, so we hurt ourselves more if we do mess up the confusion. But the Person Berry pops us out, and now he essentially just gave us a Swords Dance. So we recover the Intimidate. We are now +1. He does get a Sucker Punch off, but it doesn't do too much damage. Skarmory takes that, and now we are looking at +1 attack and doing really well for ourselves. So we don't have any more items, no berries now. So any damage we take is going to be permanent, and we might have to swap out here. But let's just see what Skarmory can do from this position. The crunch comes down. It's going to do neutral damage, and it is stab. So this is actually going to do quite a bit. It doesn't get the special defense drop, but we are starting to see Skarmory look a little bit rough here off of the rough skin. So definitely going to have to consider swapping out here. I don't know. We are definitely dead to a Night/Critical. So let's see here. A lot of good Pokemon to choose from. And I think we pivot into the Mawile, who is Fairy Steel. Fantastic typing. And I don't think the Absol is going to have a fun time with that. And also, Mawile has Intimidate. So we have both Gyarados and Mawile with Intimidate. That could be absolutely huge. Just keep swapping in and out and just completely crushing the attack on the opposition. So Night Slash does come down here, and it is going to do just a tiny bit of damage. And we are looking fantastic. So play rough. Fairy is going to be super effective against the Absol, who is the dark type. It does have a small chance of missing though, so we just got to watch out for that. Another Night Slash comes down, and it does get the critical, I believe. Yep, gets the critical. You're going to take bonus damage there, but the play rough connects, and it just completely annihilates the Absol, who is the best Pokemon on Sydney's side. So really good stuff there. Arslan the Mawile bringing in the rear here. Really good stuff. And we got 2 Pokemon left. Shiftry, probably going to use a fake out here, but our game plan stays the same. Just going to have to eat a little bit of chip damage here and hope that we can connect on another play rough. And we do go first, and it does connect, and that should one-shot the Shiftry. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And that just leaves, I believe, the Cacturn. And I don't think Cacturn has anything that could really threaten us. So Skarmory really leading the charge here, and then Mawile coming in for an absolute clutch. If the play rough can get through here, Spiky Shield comes down. I do believe we're going to hurt ourselves here with the damaging Protect, and that does do a good chunk of damage. Really, the only thing I'm nervous about is him using Payback if play rough doesn't kill, but we are going all in. If this connects, I don't think he lives and won't be able to use the Payback, but if he did live and used Payback, we might have lost there. So a little bit risky, but we are doing it. We're doing it live here on the first fight of the Elite Four, and a really cool double steel typing back-to-back there. Skarmory and Mawile showing their stuff. Sydney did get in quite a bit of damage, more than I was anticipating, but we were able to maneuver and get through the first fight. So I think that will conclude this video, and we will be on to the second Elite Four member before you know it. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.